way this key's been placed. It's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here. What's this thing?
Dragon Form! Dragon Form! Try this!
Too late to talk over us. Its armor's too strong.
I'll split it open!
Be my guest.
We're not finished! Dragon Form!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Courteous, aren't you?
Spicy one, eh?
You picked the wrong fight!
Dragon Form! Fire support!
I won't show you any
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! There!
Not in your dreams!
Take this!
I can carve through armor! My freedom!
Light burst force!
Radiant Genesis! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Dragon Form!
I'm ready!
Light burst force!
Radiant Genesis!
Small, but a victory nonetheless. We have a long way yet. To go.
Real pain in the butt!
Exploit the enemy's weakness. I can carve through armor!
Freeze Lancer! Ugly insert!
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
In a bind,
Mega Ray!
It's wide open!
it won't escape me.
Dragon Swarm! Astral Energy! Raging
Explosive Ring!
Mega Ray!
Dragon Swarm! Rupture!
Shining Supernova! Piercing Bolt! Freeze Lancer! Air Thrust! Dance with the Earth! Air Thrust! Light Crystal Energy!
Pieces! Attack time!
Dance in the Wind! Air Thrust!
Try harder!
Dance in the Wind! One more! Air Thrust!
Win!
Let them march!
Soaring Light Spear!
Dance in the Wind! Air Thrust! Lightning Container!
Dragon
Solar
Swarm!
Blade! This one's mine! Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shia. Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
If Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Dahnan mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it. One last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
We've reached our destination.
Let's see what you've got.
Dragon form! Dragon cap! Dragon form!
No further!
I'll shoot them out of the sky! Raging Volcano!
Dragon form!
Armor won't save you!
Raging Storm! Where did that came from?
Soaring rocket!
Here goes Lightning
Dragon form!
Pierce evil!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Dragon form! This one's all mine!
Elusive deity!
Ignite!
Raging Storm!
Dragon
Where did that
form!
came from? Tunnel!
Dance on the wind!
Here's a healing arm!
Dragon form!
It's time!
Thunderbolt!
No further!
Radiant Pierce!
You're
Here's a
mine!
healing arm! Light activate!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Down!
Now you see what I can do!
Radiant Roar!
Force of regeneration!
Where are you going?
I owe you one. Dragon form!
You're mine! Time to make rock! Crash and flash!
This one's all mine! Totally!
Rending you up!
In an instant! Impact rock!
We can really make weapons with this? What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I may have exerted myself a little too much today.
This is perfect! I'll have every...
Well, guess I'm off to bed. Well, off. We go.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Bring him down! Not today!
Can you take it?
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Double Demon Fang! Support! Dragon
Blade
Swarm!
of Fear, Pierce evil! Anything in order is all
Miss him! Dragon Swarm!
Here I go!
Rending you a
Damn!
bloody Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
A comfortable win. Discourteous, aren't you?
Dragon Claw! See one, eh?
Now you see what I can do!
Elusive my Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready! Shield will astral energy! Full throttle! Lightning can summon on all Now! River! Astral energy! Full throttle! With this, I can become even... stronger!
An opponent like this should be easy.
Can't get out of sight!
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer! Lightning!
Burn in hell!
These ones can run rings around us!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Raging Cascade! Flame! Reload!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! Feel! Now! Chill! Water! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Don't get complacent.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Dahnan Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we win in Snake Power. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Niez. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed,
They're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almeidrea.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Soaring Light Spear!
Raging Storm! Searing Flame! Tunnel!
Soaring Light Spear!
Into the shadows! Lightning Orb! Raging Cascade! Here I go! Not on my watch!
Soaring Light Spear!
Raging Cascade! Spread!
Soaring Light
Away! Here! Dance in the wind!
Soaring Light Spear!
Why are you in the sky? Here goes! One more! Healing Circle! Raging Cascade!
Soaring
The
Light
sky
Spear!
is mine! Thank you! Where are you going? Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Smash you!
Burning
Raging
Flame!
Orb!
Take your evil! Ready! Freeze Laser!
Soaring Light Spear! Burn!
Brimming with hatred.
Hurricane Elusive Deity! Soaring Light Spear!
Back into the fray!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
Dance on the wind! Soaring Light Spear!
Wind Astral Energy!
Dragon Swarm!
First aid! Hey, that's...
Easy!
Confiscated!
Soaring Light
Dance
Spear!
in the wind! Air thrust! I can do this all day! Raging Cascade!
Hurricane Thrust!
Soaring Flame! Reload! More for the top time! This one's mine!
Soaring Light Spear!
Elusive deity.
Cascade Power!
Tornado draw. Elusive
Soaring
deity.
Light Spear!
Can't get out of this.
Razor Cyclone!
I can carve through armor. Elusive deity.
Double Deep
Do it!
River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Dragon Swarm!
Blood! Here, Thunder Field!
They're attacking separately.
Can't land a hit on her.
Keep an eye on her, and take out the monster first.
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah, take it away.
Eagle Ray!
Here, let me help.
Not done yet!
From beyond, imbue.
Here!
Soaring Light
Beyond,
Spear!
imbue this vanquish.
First aid!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love.
Flame
Resuscitation.
of fury! I still got some
Dragon Form!
Here's
See what I can do! The Tempest endures the arc
Take
this! Instinct sharpened! Ignite!
This one's mine!
Elusive deity!
Looks bad.
Wits about you, people!
Tornado Glide! Soaring Light Spear! Elusive deity! Mirage!
Lightning
Soaring Light Spear!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special. And now, they're mine!
Imbue this vanquished soul with
I was overconfident. Forgive me. This is my fault.
Still have to fight left in me. Ready to go! Take care of Doodle. Bring you back from death's abyss.
Turn to
Quick
dust!
shot!
It is
Here's the
Crush them!
Dragon Form!
You! Down!
I was overconfident.
Dragon Swarm!
This one's
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! Can't end here!
You have to hold on!
Rip and tear! Not done yet! Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going?
Radiant Meteor!
I won't save you!
This one's mine! Going in!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Soaring Spear! Stay away from my friend!
Not while I'm around. She isn't ready.
My pride was my... Any more of this, and I'll...
Burn out!
Glacial Spear. Pierce. I'll never forgive you.
What?
I'll take you down. You don't scare me.
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now.
Elusive deity!
Use a healing arc.
Pile driver! Win!
This one is mine!
The Tempest! Dragon Swarm! Seismic Rupture!
Searing Flame.
Dragon Swarm!
Power!
Ready and ready! Elusive deity!
Annihilation. Where are you going?
Tempest! Catapult!
Annihilation. I'll end you. Frozen.
Hammer!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, Even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Dahnan, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Dahnan or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganath Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Shionne!
Alvin!
Come and find me. If if you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Iori.
Live for me.
No. Iori. No!
Wait, please. Wait, I... What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking. Niori. Shion. Damn it.
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! It's on! Slash! Eat dirt! Dragon Swarm! Slash! Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm! We did it! Dragon Swarm! Slash! Dragon Swarm! Slash! Swallow Blade! Dragon... Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Sonic Thrust! Sword Rain Alpha! Raining Slash! Eternal Dividend! This should do it! Rising Wyvern! It's on!
Alvin?
Finwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Finwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm, remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
No further!
I'll be saving this way. I'll play it first.
They smite
Dragon Form!
A new melody!
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Dragon Form!
Now!
Doubly! In an instant! Impact Block!
Raging Cascade. Spread.
I'm ready for the next battle! Speaking of Thistlelim, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right. Looks like we've spotted one of Hootl's friends. Do you sense one of your friends who... Hootl?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Xion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegis.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dahna. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Dahnan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almeidria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Xion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Xion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Xion I knew from Lenegis. It was Nayori. She was a Renin maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renin invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think? What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
Hmm.